Hello everyone and welcome to Cinderfall Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the Grey. Well, isn't today an interesting little day? We've had what appears to be some leaks come up, showing both some Lumineth Realm Lords and some Soul Blight Overlords. And we'll get to them in a second, but what I wanted to do is have a little bit of a chat about what we've seen, what we know, and what I think is coming for the Lumineth Realm Lords and the Soul Blight Overlords. We've probably got a bit more to go on with the first one here, the Lumineth Realm Lords. This will be a little bit more in depth than what there is for Soul Blight, but let's get cracking onto it. And so, as you might have seen, we've had these battle kangaroos shown to us in this box art here. Running, okay, some people are calling them Tauntauns from Star Wars, battle kangaroos, whatever you want to call them. These two-legged battle creatures that the Lumineth appear to be riding on that are running. Now, it was thought that this was alluded to a little while ago in the Battle Tome. I've got a little bit of the lore piece that's up the top. When the blue scribes leading a teeming shoal of screamers into the skies of Zythrek, the elementari of the slicing gale hear the patriot wind spirit howl in protest. Temple warriors race across the Rishtraman desert after the invading Skyshoal, their long-limbed riding beasts bearing them into battle at breakneck pace. So we thought we were going to get some archers of some sort here. Obviously launching like shoals or something. There was a potential maybe there were javeliers. But there's a few things that are interesting to this to me. First of all, you look at that archer, there is no shield anywhere on that archer model that I can see. You've even got that picture up on the top left of the box art as well, which shows the other side, and it doesn't appear to be a shield or anything, which you can see on the bottom of the three pictures. There is definitely a model wielding a shield, and the neck appears to be much more straight up, as if the mount is standing rather than the leaning forward running pose that you've got of the archer there. So this to me says maybe we're getting a character as well on this same sort of mount. Think what I said earlier in an earlier video was that I thought this was feathering on the picture on the far right, but I think it's actually fur. So for me, yeah, it'd be really interesting to see if we're going to get a character model for this as well. This looks like the other leg, because it looks like they've done a 360 of this model they showed in the launch video at New Year's Day. And obviously we've got the Wind Mage there on his cloud, Goku or Monkey Magic, whatever you prefer to call it. And I guess the last thing really to point out in this video about this particular box set is it looks like those mounts are going to be a set of 3, judging by how far that model is placed on the box art across. I'm going to say there's going to be units of 3 of these weird kangaroo mount things. So that's really all there is on the Lumineth. I'd be really interested to see where they go. We're obviously getting the Wind Spirit. Like this just adds up with the lore teaser we've got. It's the most obvious of them all. It doesn't really seem to go with the water aspect that we've sort of been shown a little bit of in Diachasm. So for me, this is what we're going to get for Wind. So we're going to get a mage, we're going to get a hero, and we're going to get these elementari riders. You can see they're elementari, and it does mention they are. So you can see this by the fact they've got the kangaroo thing on the top of their helmet, but also obviously the lore part tells you they're elementari. Now, for those who don't know, I guess elementari are the aspect warriors, I would say, of the Lumineth Realm Lords. You've got obviously the ones with all the mountain and the cow motifs in the Alara stuff, and so whatever these are, we've got a version of elementari for the Wind. So really cool. I really am looking forward to, but this isn't all that got revealed today. And so the other thing that got spoiled today was the Vampire Lord. The Soul Blight Grave Lords, as it says here, renaming of the faction. And we got this amazing looking Vampire Lord model standing on a little rock there, like so many GW characters do. It appears that like maybe it's bats are either holding the model's hair or it's turning into bats. I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but it's got a really nice looking maul there. A cool shield, very old school vampire aesthetic. I like the whole very pointy armor of it. And now the one thing that strikes me with this is the fact that they've changed the name to Soul Black Gravelords. So to me, does that mean that there's going to be something that they're fighting over? Are they leading something? Grave Lords to me means they're lords of something. So is this a Soul Black army proper, or is this a remake of Legions of Nagash with a very vampire-driven leader cast aesthetic to it? They're my thoughts on it. I don't really know what it is at this point, and the fact that they've just come out and renamed this, well, not even renamed this model, it is just a Vampire Lord, which you already have Vampire Lords in existence in Age of Sigmar, makes me think that maybe that's the case, but I might be wrong. Like, I have no information one way or the other on this. This is all just thoughts and speculations. Now, looking at the other images we've got here as well, we have the awesome shield, which I think we can now safely say is a different model. We've then got the axe with the weird face and the weird hulky sort of hand. People were saying maybe it's an Auric, but maybe not. You know, they're definitely death models. Now, the fact we're getting a Vampire Lord, this to me says without a doubt that we were correct, that there was a Vampire Hunter. What that Vampire Hunter is going to be a part of, who knows? Is it a Cities of Sigmar model? Is it an Order of Azir model? Is it its own brand new faction? Or is it just like some ally that any Order army can take, or any non-death army can take maybe? Who knows? There's definitely, I think we've got a good shot at Vampire Hunters coming out alongside Vampires. You can't have one without the other, really, can you? But this is just a cool reveal. I'm really down for both parts of this. I really like the new Lumineth stuff. I'm all about Lumineth and the weird, wacky creatures and way they've taken the High Elves. And Vampires, I'm down for. Vampires are my death aesthetic. I know I'm painting up some Bone Reapers at the moment, but Vampires are definitely my death aesthetic. They're what I like in death. I like the cool. And maybe that's the similarities between elves and vampires. You know, long-lived masters of their craft, all that sort of stuff. But I'd love to know everyone else's thoughts down in the comments below. Well, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And while you're at it, why don't you go check out the featured channels on my channel and go give all them a like and subscribe as well. A bunch of fantastic Age of Sigmar content there. Lastly, I'd like to give a shout out to everyone who supports the channel in various different ways, whether that be donating via Ko-fi, Patreon, or YouTube members. Thank you all to James, AJC, JC, Christian Weir, Philip Ward, Soren, Kenny Lowell, Alder, Shot First, Cal Spawn, and James Crowder. Thank you all so much, everyone, for your support. If you'd like to come chat with me more and other members of our fine community, you can do so by following the link down in the description to our Discord server. And also, if you'd like to help support the channel monetarily like these fine people do, you can do so by following the links to our Ko-fi, Patreon, or simply joining our YouTube members here on YouTube. Thank you all so much, everyone, for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.